I'm back. Hello. Right, I'm getting the ump now because I've had this running about 4 times, and every time I put the camera on, it don't run. So, without further ado, we'll whack some of this in. Put loads of it in there. Let's see how we go. Did you hear that? I'm going to do it again. Got a cold finger now. Right, let's give it another go. Alright, let me try some more. It's a bit lumpy. Well, it's supposed to be in a push rod engine. It will be. Not so good. Alright. One last shot. Fingers crossed, chaps and chapasses. There we go, there is life. Better. There we go. I am going to call that it. I've got a headlight as well every now and again. Oh, there it is. But bless him, Fred, he did buy a new ignition with it, so we get that sorted out. The horn sort of works. If I can get it. Well, it did. Apparently not anymore. Nah, it stopped. I don't know why. Who knows? Anyway, there we go. Right, tomorrow the weather is going to be cooler. So hopefully I can get out and do some work. The missus hasn't been able to get out in the garden, excuse me, for over a week. So she's getting a little bit stir crazy now. So over the next couple of days, I'm probably not going to get out here as much as I want to. But at the end of the day, we've got 30 days to do it. I reckon, if I can get the parts ordered up, I reckon within 2 weeks, I can have a pretty much up to scratch and rideable. I'm going to whip the carb off and strip that down. Again, Fred bought a carb kit for it, so do all that. I'll fit a new ignition. I'll try and locate a rev counter. If not, I'll try and locate a rev counter lens, but we'll see. Oh, something else I learned about Harley Davidson today. They ain't got a neutral light. How weird is that? There you go. Anyway. Right, I need some advice, okay? I've got a choice of 3 air filters here, and I shall show you one. We have the original, and we have this one, and we have this one. Which one do you reckon? I'm quite keen to know. The one that it had on it was this one, which is, I mean, it looks nice, but I need to know which one's going to work best. Is the one, the cassette one, that looks like a little baby car, is that going to be better? Or will I get better flow through the pancake? Or the teardrop? I'm a little bit confused. Also, I can't find the VIN number on the frame. So again, bit of advice. Is the VIN number located on this bit here that has come off at the bottom? I'm going to assume that it is. I've checked the VIN number on the engine, it is a 79. But according to the reference book, it should have the Siamese pipes, and the seat is different as well, because it's apparently that's a 1980 seat. And these are 1980 pipes. But the block is definitely a 79. So I don't know. I don't know. Also, got a lot of questions here today. I need a lens for the rev counter, or, because it has got a little hole inside, another rev counter. Any of you guys in America got one? If you have and you're not using it, I would love to purchase it from you. What else was there? I think that was about it for. Oh no. Right, on the carb. Okay, see the choke? Pull the choke out. Oh, bugger me, it's gone. So, any ideas? Can I just buy that black plastic clip, or would I be better off going ahead and basically making a lever for it instead? I don't know. What do you reckon? But it is getting there slowly. I'm doing a fair bit of polishing. A lot of it I'm not even going to break down. I'm going to change the rear axle, obviously. Sort that carb bit out. But now that I've had it running, I'm getting a little bit too excited. I am going to go with the Road King tank, because it is a little bit bigger, and the original tank is a bit knackered, which is a shame. So I also have to try and locate these decals, and I will go ahead and stick them on that. I got a refurb kit for the rear caliper, so I should go ahead and do that. A refurb kit there. I'm assuming that's for the carb. I'm not sure, but I'll have a look at that. Could be caliper seals. I just don't know at the minute. Oh, and just to add to it, where can I locate one of these covers for the rear brake cylinder or reservoir, fluid reservoir? Yeah, so it's all questions today, all questions. But I'm just too excited. I just want to get it done. You know, I want to get it done. I want to get it on the road. I've got to get the trike done. We've got to start flipping some vehicles and making some money here, because it's, you know, this whole virus thing is just literally financially wiped us out totally. We are broker than a broke thing at the moment. But that comes with the territory. It's a joy being self-employed, isn't it? Still, not to worry. And look, it's cloudy. Isn't that nice? Nice clouds. It's cool. I'm testing out this head cam thing to see how it goes. Right, so here we are. I need to replace this. Problem with this is it's a 79, and I don't know if these are just for this particular year, so I'm going to have to research it. If it is, I shall plastic weld it back together. What I noticed over the last couple of days, that exhaust is done up tight, as is that one. So I'm going to have to make some kind of clamp up, which shouldn't be too difficult. I shall give it a go. Also, the choke is broke choke, so I'm going to have to figure that out as well. I'm still deciding whether to use these or whether to go ahead and put the sissy bar back on. I think I'll probably put the sissy bar on, but I am going to take these off, give them a clean up, maybe even give them a bit of paint. Who knows? I'm going to drop the chain guard off because I want to clean that up, maybe give that a paint. And I shall try and get it on axle stands today, so I can get this rear wheel dropped off, because we got a new spindle. So I'd like to get that on. We got this. I'm assuming it's a carb kit. It certainly looks that way. Looking at that, I would say so. So maybe I'll pull the carb off. I want to have a look at the choke anyway and see if there's a way I can make a better bracket for it, and maybe even just do it as a lever. So what else are we doing today? A bit of cleaning up again. This is super loose and rattling about. I don't even know what it is, so I'll have a look at that as well. And I'll pop this switch gear off and have a look at the spring in there, see if I've got a spring kicking about, and make the massive choice of which air filter are we going to have. I like this one, but this is the stock one, so I'm more inclined to put this on. I'm going to keep this tank as it is and not use it. I'm going to go ahead and put the Road King tank on. I think it's just better that way, so we'll see. Alright, first things first, let's get these pipes off. So, I'm sorry if the angle's a bit crappy. I've never used one of these head cam things before. Still, give Tony something to do to edit all the bad stuff out, which will probably be most of the video, much like yesterday. Alright. So, chuck these on here. Put this to one side, because as you can see it needs a good clean up, but it'll come out all right. It'll be all right on the night. Not sure what I'm doing camera wise, so we'll go down to here. Alright, pop this one off. I might pop this bracket off as well and give it a paint, I don't know. I don't want to clean it up too much. I did, but I don't now, because I mean it's an old bike. Yeah. It's an old bike. I don't want it to look too clean. It's not like I'm going to show it or anything like that. I mean, it's going to be my daily. So we'll have a look. These are Hockey. We've had life out of it, so I'm not too fussed about that. Let's pop this seat off. And, yeah, see, this is what I mean about the car. This plastic bit here is busted. And I don't really know if I can be bothered. I don't even know if I can get a part for it. But we'll have a look. And it appears that the spring, oh no, it's there, it's working. But it's not returning on the throttle. So I have to get in and give that a good clean up. I mean, it could be the throttle that's a bit dicey, but we'll see. And yeah, like I say, this is a problem. Obviously, I can't use it like that. So I think I'll go ahead and I'll plastic weld it anyway, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, let's get this fender off. I can find lefty loosey. There we go. As you can see, these were just pushed in. Because it came with loads of bits of bolts and stuff. I've got no idea where any of them go, so I'm kind of making it up as I go along, which I'm sure will bite me in the posterior at some point, but they look like they came off there. Looking at the size of the washers. So let's disconnect the rear light. There we go. One fender down. Alright, go ahead and put these up here. I shall do with those later. I'll put these over here so I don't lose them. Alright, yeah, like I say, I'm not going to paint the frame. I'm going to pretty much leave it as it is, and we'll see how we get on. I've got to do the fork seals. I may take the fork somewhere and get them done. I'm going to change this rear disc. I'm going to sort the caliper's not even in there, it's just resting on there. I've got to sort that out as well. So, but I need to get it up on axle stands first. So we'll have a little play with that. And I think that brake pedal might be a little bit bent. So I'll have to try and straighten that out. And if not, I'll just have to get another one. There you go. All good fun, eh? Alright. I don't know if a decent enough head. I seem to have lost a lot of my tools in the move, which is more than a little frustrating, to be honest. There's one loose. There's two loose. Oh, better move me wrap. There's three. And four. Okay, let's do that like that. Let's see if we can see what's going on in here. One. Should put all these there so they are together. Last thing I want to be doing is losing screws. Two. Another thing I noticed, I popped this off yesterday, that reservoir cap, and there's no rubber or anything inside it, or even a gasket. Is that normal? Does somebody want to let me know? Like I say, I'm going to keep saying it as well. I know nothing about Harleys. So, I mean, for all I know, that could be just a normal thing. Like I say, I don't know. Here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well, that makes sense then. It ain't on there because somebody at some point has taken it off. Let's have a look at the other side, because that works. Now, I know legally, because of its age, it doesn't need indicators. I'm not overly fussed about them. No, that's not going to come out as easy. Okay. In fact, looking at that, you see that? I'd say that's why. That's still got a button on it. Right. Okay, so the indicators, that's one less thing to buy, isn't it? You've got to take these things apart, find out what the hell is going on. Now we know. Indicators are a no-no. Like I say, because of its age, I don't even know if I've got this camera at the right angle, so sorry if it keeps going out of shot. I'm kind of hoping not. yeah, like I say, the age of it, because of our laws in the UK, I think it's pre-87. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But you don't need baffles, you don't need indicators, and you don't need a front fender. I think what I will have to do though is blank that off. I'll have to get that side out and actually blank that one off as well, and actually take the buttons out. But I will double check that with the MOT tester's handbook just to see. I mean, it doesn't need an MOT anyway because it's over 40, but in the interest of my own safety, I will probably go ahead and put it through one anyway. At least that way I ain't got to worry about it then. It'll only have the one MOT. After that I won't bother. But we'll see. No, me, I'll change my mind and go, what the hell. Just ride it. Just ride it. Right. So, okay, over the years, and there's been many of them, I've taken a lot of spindles off, or as you call it in America, rear axles, off of motorbikes. Never had one like this. I've been out here for the last hour trying to get this out. So I'm getting a bit frustrated, to be honest. It's not in the best condition, which is, I'm assuming, why Fred bought another one. But it doesn't matter what you do with the wheel, what angle you go at, it is not coming out. So I'm going to have to find a very long drift and beat it out and hope I don't screw the bearings up. And if I do, I'll just have to get new bearings. I'm past carrying now, it needs to get done. I can't leave it on the jack overnight in case the jack lets go. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's where we're at the moment. I'm a bit hot. Beer's over there. I'm going to crack one. I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know. Not quite sure where my camera's pointing. Probably down at my nose. Alright, if you can see that. That is a ridge. This was as dry as a bone. There's another ridge here. And that is like a mountain range. So yeah, I'm going to find a way of propping the bike up better, because I've got a new spindle. What I don't have is new bearings, and I'm going to assume that that is going to be the problem. The spacers are fine. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty sure it's not meant to be like that though. I could be wrong. Like I say, it's Harley Davidson and I know nothing about them. The other side is still got the spring clips in there, so that's a bit of a bonus. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this disc is shot, and looking at these, I'm going to go out and say, yeah, I'm going to have to heat those up before I can even contemplate turning them. There we go. Still, all good fun. We are, I'll go up that way, making a little bit of progress. Whew. That was exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. So in the end I had to beat the spindle back through and just give it a good soak in WD, leave it to sit for a little while. I did put some on this end as well before I pushed it back through, and started knocking it through, and then got it to the point where I started pulling it and it started moving. So I was quite happy about that, but I think this ridge here is possibly the reason it wasn't coming out in the first place, because that is horrendous. absolutely horrendous. Slight comparison. Yeah. This one looks longer, but it has got the pin. So we will see. The shoulder's about the same length. So hopefully we'll be alright, but we'll see. If not, then Fred, you ordered the wrong one. This looks homemade. Well, maybe it was that length and they had to cut it back. I don't know. I do not know. But that end's had a right pound in now. You're welcome. Nice to club somebody with it, wasn't it? Got a few people in mind for that. There we go, chuck it in the toolbox. Worry about it tomorrow. Alright. Oh, I'm running out of battery. There's a surprise. This will be the last one then. Right, this. I'm going to have to take that and get that drilled out. That is the end of my Torx bolt socket thingy. The other two, not a problem. Now that puppy right there. Oh no. So, we'll get that dealt with. Anyway, now I can get the chain guard off. Nice and easy. I'll get that cleaned up and painted up. I shall give that a nice clean up as well. There we go. Clean up the swing arm. I'll give it a coat of hammerite or something just for a laugh. Really clean this side of the engine casing still. And work out what is going on with the horn. But we'll see. Anyway, we're getting there. So, whew, there you go. You can see me. It's not bad. I've been at it since 8 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, not bad. Anyway, happy days. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Be safe, be happy, do one thing each day that scares you. Ta-da!